Right, we are back with playthrough number 2. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, please let me know if you can hear me and see me in the chat, which should be appearing on screen fairly soon. Yep, it's appearing. Excellent. So we're back with game 2. This time, I'm going to be playing the Beast. We're going to be playing against the miner, who is going to be run by an AI. And the objective of the game is the same. So I have to try and digest the robot miner. The robot miner is trying to collect the crystals, but unlike in the other game and in the two-player game, the robot miner only needs to collect 7 crystals. 7 crystals, and they win the game immediately. There's also something new. This is called a replication track, and there will be a robot miner tile. Now, this is the super-duper upgraded deluxe one. Normally, it's this counter here, and it starts on this, which is the start space. And the robot miner is going to be trying to move to here. If the robot miner ever gets to here, they win immediately. And there are things that I can do as the Beast to try and drag them back down this track. So that's how they win. I win in much the same way as before. I've got to get one of these digestion markers to the top of the track. If I do that, then at the end of the miner's turn, I win. And also the immune response cards. Okay, so these are the immune response cards that I do not have. These are in the offer. It's a line of 3 of them. And when I get immune response cards, I'm going to be putting them up here. And when I get 5 of them, if I still have 5 of them at the end of the miner's turn, then the Beast wins the game. What is the lag today? The lag should be about 9 seconds, between 8 and 9 seconds. Because I've done a different latency setting on the lag. So yeah, I'm going to assume some of you have watched the first video. Scott's in the chat. Scott hasn't seen the first video, but you'll pick it up as we go along. It's a 0 to 2 player game. 2 players, 1 plays the Beast, 1 plays the miner. 1 player game, you can play either the Beast or the miner. And the 0 player the game, you just play the AIs against each other. Now, the rules that you're going to learn now is for when you're playing as a solo player against the robot miner. These rules are similar to what you will use as the Beast in the 2-player game, but not identical. The 2-player game uses an extra set of cards for the Beast, which we don't use. And also, when we are buying these immune response cards, our cards that we discard from our hand are cheaper. You'll see this. But what I'm saying is that part of the game is slightly different from the multiplayer game. Right. To complete the rest of the setup, I'm going to shuffle these 7 cards and we're going to lay them out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the digestive tract. And we're going to put them here. I'm going to make sure the orientation of these is the same. There we go. Right, so that is the space nearest to the miner. This is the end of the digestive tract. We all know what's here. And I get a hand of 7 cards. Okay, now you can't see these on camera. But yeah, these are the 7 cards that I have in my hand as the Beast. Right, so as always, a game starts off with the miner taking the first turn. And like a human player, the first thing they do is they roll the dice. But you don't roll all 3 of them. What you do is you roll 1 at a time. So there's a 6, and we're going to put that in position 1. Then we roll the next one, position 2. And then the next one is, oops. I've not been drinking, honestly. I can't get it in. 5, right, okay, so that goes there. Then what we do is we resolve the dice in numeric order. So starting with the 6, then the 5, then the 2. If 2 dice are the same value, we go from left to right. So first of all, we're looking at number 6. And what I might do, I haven't planned this, so apologies, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to zoom in on that part of the board. There we go. I just need to move this around a little bit. There you go. So there's the table. Now, when you are playing this game normally, you won't have the board horizontal like this. You'll probably have it vertical with you sat at this end because you're the Beast, and then all the iconography will be facing you. But for the purposes of the camera, I've got it set up horizontally like that so you can see everything. So let's have a look at the miners table. Basically, what we do is we're going to go down this priority of actions here, 1 by 1, until we get to 1 that it can do. And we'll look at the number is the 6. So the first thing it's going to try and do is collect a crystal. If there is a crystal on card number 6. If there is, great. If there isn't, we go down to this one and it takes a tool from card number 6. If there isn't, it goes down to this one, and so on and so forth. So that's how these actions work. So, first of all, this action. Is there a crystal on card number 6? Card number 6 has a crystal. So it uses that action. That card is removed from the game and it gets that crystal. That's that dice done. Second dice is this one, 5. Is there we need to slide that down. Is there a crystal on position 5? There is a crystal on position 5. It's got off to a good start. It's got 2 crystals already. That slides down. Dice number 3, is there a crystal on position 2? No, there isn't. So what does it do next? It does that action, which means, I do know that one. I think it destroys the bacteria. I'm just going to double check that. I thought it was on the reference card. I might have missed it. Hibernating beast, robot miner. Yes, eliminate bacteria. So if the stomach card in the digestive tract on that position, which is position 2, has adjacent stomach cards with the same bacteria type, it does not. So similar to the other game, you cannot eliminate one on its own. This is blue. There isn't blue on either side, so it skips that and it goes to this one. It tries to eliminate a immune response card that I have. I don't have one. So what it does is it tries to get a tool. There isn't a tool on card number 2. So the last option is it simply discards the card. So there we go. That's gone. And that is almost the robot miner's turn. The last thing that happens, if you remember from the previous playthrough, is the robot miner gets attacked by this bacteria here. So green bacteria has attacked. That card disappears. And that is the end of the robot miner's turn. I believe I got that right. Robot miner's turn sequence. Roll the dice, do that, take 3 actions, the bacteria attacks. Yes, right, my go. Okay, so the first thing that I do on my turn is to fill the digestive tract using the cards in my hand. Now, this is interesting because you actually have a lot of things to take into account here. You don't just put random cards down. I mean, you can. You probably don't want to. But very soon, I am going to be trying to buy one of these cards. And these cards have prerequisites printed on them which are based on what cards are available on the digestive tract. So if I want this one, there needs to be 2 red bacteria on the tract. If I want this one, there has to be 2 green bacteria next to each other on the tract. So I need to be looking at which one of these I want to buy, and then that will influence which cards I play from my hand. So I think I want to play, so I'm going to take, can we do that one? No, we can't do that one. I can't get 2 greens next to each other, so I'm not going to be able to get that one. So I'm going to try and get 2 of these. Right, okay. So the first card I'm going to play is this one. No. Yes. That's fine. The second card I'm going to play is this one. The third card I'm going to play is this one. And the fourth card I'm going to play is this one. Okay, now that's filled the tract up. Now you can, as the beast player, you can play extra cards. And if you do, it's called accelerated ingestion. If you do, you will basically shift everything down and this bumps this card off. Now, if you look at this card, it's got a crystal on it. So this is my opportunity to actually get rid of that card from the game, which I'm going to do. Am I? Yes, I'm going to do it by playing this one. So what happens is these cards all shuffle down and that disappears. I have got rid of that crystal from the game. Now, have I messed this up based on what I want to do next? Don't think I have. No, we're okay. Right, so that is filling the digestive tract and doing the accelerated ingestion if I wanted to. The next thing I do is I want to try and acquire one of these cards. So I mentioned the prerequisites, and I have met the prerequisites for this card here, which is that there's 2 red bacteria anywhere in the tract. There is. The fact that they're next to each other, I don't need there to be, but I have that. Now, I also have to pay energy. The energy is 4, and I pay for that with crystals in the digestive tract. Each one of them gives me 1 energy. And then cards from my hand, I can put to the bottom of the deck, and each one of those is one energy, sort of. Bear with us a minute. But you cannot put cards to the bottom of the deck with crystals on. Okay? Now, I say it's one energy. It's one energy in the multiplayer game. In the solo game, as the Beast, each card that you put to the bottom of the deck is worth energy equal to the level of the bacteria, minimum of 1. So at the moment, everything is worth 1. So I'm just going to put that card to the bottom of the deck. That, with the 3 crystals, is the 4 energy that I need to buy Mimic. So I've bought that card. That is mine. I win if the red bacteria gets to position 3. Yeah, and then that gets replaced. These cards then shuffle down, and then you get a new one. But because I bought the one at the top, we just reveal a new one there. There you go. Right. I think that's it. We then draw new stomach cards. And again, if the deck is empty, then at the end of the miner's next turn, the game will end early with the number 2 ending. 6, 7. And that's where we go to the points. Okay, right. That is the end of my first turn as the Beast player. Oh, I forgot I could do this. I forgot I could do this, but actually I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway because I didn't have the cards. But moving this replication token back is something that you can do after you've refilled the tract. I think it's after you've refilled the tract. No, it's after buying a card. Right. Next, it is the miner's go. So we're going to roll the dice again. We have a 2. We have a 5. And we have a 3. So again, we're going to do these in numeric order. First of all, the 5. Is there a crystal in position 5? No. Is there bacteria in position 5 with similar bacteria next to it? There is. So those 2 cards get eliminated. That is action 5 done. Next, action 3. Is there a crystal on position 3? There is. So it gets that one. Everything slides down. Next one. Is there a crystal on position 2? Yes, there is, but it's white. And they already have the white one, so we don't do that. Is there a tool on card 2? No. Is there bacteria on card 2 that matches bacteria next to it? Yes. So those get eliminated. That is the 3 actions for the miner. Everything slides up. And then red attacks. Okay, my go. Well, I need to play 5 cards into here. So this is going to be tricky. And this is why, as the miner, you do want to eliminate cards, because what that's doing is it's reducing the number of cards in hand that the Beast has, thereby removing the flexibility. And also, meaning the Beast can't do that. So I need to look again at which of these 2 cards that I want to probably buy. I think I want to buy... Can I get 2 greens next to each other? I can. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to put this one in first. There are 2 greens next to each other. I then don't want to put any crystals in if I can help it. And I also don't want to put coloured things next to each other of the same colour. So we're going to do that, then we're going to do that, then we're going to do that, then we're going to do that. Okay? Do I want to accelerate ingestion? I do not. I'm going to keep these 2 cards in hand. And then, am I going to buy one of these cards? Yes. I'm going to try and buy this. There's 2 greens next to each other, which is the prerequisites, and it costs me 2 energy. And remember, every crystal counts as 1 energy, so I can buy that. This slides down, we get a new one. There we go. I now draw back up. So draw 5 cards. We're burning through this deck really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just realised the deck is a lot smaller than it should be because I've just found some spare cards off camera. So I'm just going to shuffle these in. Sorry for that. That was left over from the previous game. There you go. There's the deck of cards. Right. Oh, this, by the way, is not included in the game, okay? So I'm afraid if you do back the game, even if you back it at a super, super high level, you will not get this little cute little fluffy pet. Right. We're done. So it is the miner's go. 5. Followed by a 1 and a 3. So we're going to do the 5 first. Is there a crystal on position 5? No, there isn't. Is there a tool on position 5? Yes, there is. So what happens when the robot miner gets a tool is we move this replication token one space forward. And remember, when this token reaches the end, they win the game immediately. Next, dice number 3. Is there a crystal on 3? No. Can it eliminate one of my cards with the 3? So if you remember from the previous playthrough, to eliminate these immune response cards, you need dice of particular numbers. It's got a 3. 3 is not on there, so it doesn't eliminate. Is there a tool on position 3? No. Is there a bacteria that it can kill? Yes. Adjacent to that one, so it destroys those 2 cards. Okay, and that's that action done. Slide these down. And then finally 1, is there a crystal on 1? No. Bacteria? No. Immune response card? No. Tool? No. So it just removes it. That's a shame. I wanted that there because I wanted to hit it with red. Okay, they are the 3 actions of the robot miner. The miner then gets attacked by yellow bacteria. That moves to there. And then it is my go again. Brett, should the red bacteria have been removed when it attacked? Yes, I think I forgot to remove it. So, yeah. Apologies for that, but on the previous turn, when the card here attacked, I just did it then, but I forgot it on the previous turn. So, apologies for that. I've now got to refill. Oh boy. So, again, we're going to look at this. And this, the prerequisite of this is there needs to be the same bacteria at the front and the back. I've also got this. Once per turn after filling the tract, I can use that card. So we've got lots of options now. Let's have a look at what we want to play. So if I want to buy this card, I need to make sure that there is yellow at this end. Okay, which I can do. So I'm gonna put that down now. Okay. It's obviously not there yet because you do fill them in order, but that's what I'm putting there. Then I'm going to put that there. Then I'm going to put that there. Then that. Then that. Right. And then we put that one at the end. So I've refilled. Now, do I want to do accelerated ingestion? I do not. Do I want to buy one of these cards? I do. So I'm going to buy attack because there is yellow at both ends. So as long as it's the same at both ends, that's fine. It costs 3 energy. There's 1 crystal there, 1 crystal there, 1 crystal there, so it's free. And when I acquire it, we regress the replication. So it moves back straight away. And that's 3 immune response cards. Now, I can regress this back myself now, but I have to discard cards with green, red, and yellow on. And I only have green and red. So I would need 3 cards with all of those 3 colours to move it back even further, which I don't have. So that is the end of my turn. I draw 5 new cards. And it is now the miner's go. So, off we go. Who do we think is going to win? The 0 player stream might be coming to my channel at some point in the next week or 2. Because I've been asked to do it by my Patreon supporters. So we have a 2. We have a 2. And we have a 1. So if 2 dice are the same, we go left to right. So it's this action first. Is there a crystal on position 2? Yes, there is, but it's green. The miner's already got green. Is there a tool on position 2? No. Is there a bacteria that it can destroy? No, because there aren't any adjacent bacteria of the same colour. Do I have a card which it can eliminate on a 2? Yeah, there is this one. The mimic card can be eliminated on a 2, so that's gone. Next action is this one. Is there a crystal on 2? Yes, but it's already got it. Bacteria? No. Can it eliminate one of my cards? No. Is there a tool on card number 2? No, so it just gets rid of it. Everything slides down. Now it's getting rid of a lot less cards this time than last time. Is there a crystal on 1? No. Can it eliminate one of my cards on a 1? No. Is there a tool on 1? Yes. It takes the tool, replication goes up, that card goes. It then gets attacked by yellow. Yellow moves to there, and it goes. And now it's my go. And I now have 7 cards in hand, and I need to refill 3. But I forgot to do that. I forgot to do that. Right. Which of these cards do I want to take? Which of these cards can I take? Okay. Well, I do have 2 green. So we could do that. How many crystals have we got on the track? 2. Now yellow is up to level 2. What that means is every yellow card that I use from my hand to pay for it with energy is worth 2. So that's what I probably want to do. Except you can't pay for cards with crystals on. And my only yellow... Oh no, I have one here. Yeah, so that's going to work. That's the card that I'm going to use to pay. Let's put down green, red, green. Okay, and then I'm going to buy this card here. This card needs to be 2 green bacteria in the tract, which there is. I need 4 energy. There are 2 crystals in the tract, and I'm going to use a yellow card, yellow bacteria card, as 2 energy because of the position of the yellow marker. That goes to the bottom of the deck, and I have acquired Mimic. So I win the game if I get the green one to level 3, not just level 4. Right, these slide down. We get a new card. Can I regress? I would need to spend a blue and a green card. I do not have a blue and a green card. Okay? And you can't spend one with crystals on for that. So that is it. That is the end of my turn. I draw back up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is now the miner's go. Well, he got off to a very good start, but now things are looking a bit tricky for him. Oops. So we have a 2. We have a 4. And a 3. Okay, so we're going to do the number 4 first. Is there a crystal on position 4? Yes, but it's purple. It's already got purple. Can it destroy the bacteria on position 4? No, because the 2 adjacent ones are not the same colour. Can it eliminate one of my cards with a 4? It can. Oh, denied. Right. 3, is there a crystal on 3? No. Can it eliminate one of my cards with a 3? It can. Oh dear. Right, and then the 2, is there a crystal on 2? No. Is there a tool on 2? Yes. It takes that one. This goes up to there. This is looking very, very close. It then gets attacked by the red bacteria, and then that card goes. Okay. Whew. Right, so we need to do something about this replication track, because if it moves any further along it, I am in dangerously close to losing the game. Right. So, first of all, put cards into the tract. Yeah, and I need to make sure I have a blue and a yellow in hand that don't have crystals on them. Okay, I don't have a blue and a yellow in hand that don't have crystals on. Oh dear. And I'm just going to check that. Delaying replication. Yeah, not containing crystals. Right. So I can't do it. Ouch. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. I might try and get Surge into play. There needs to be 3 bacteria of the same type in the tract, and it's going to cost me 5, but red and yellow are worth 2 energy each. So, yeah, I think we can do that. I think. We're going to play that there. No. No, Paul. No, you're not. You're going to put that back in your hand. You're going to put... Oh, but then... No, that's fine. We're going to put that there. Do I want to do accelerated ingestion? I don't think I do. No. Which one of these do I want to play? I think I want to play that one. Okay. So, we're going to try and buy the Surge card. We have 3 red bacteria on, so that's fine. But it's going to cost me 5 energy. Now, there are 2 crystals here, which is 2 energy. I am going to use a red card as 2 energy. and a blue card as 1 energy. So that's the remaining 3 energy. So I have bought the surge card. So if this card is in play at the end of the miner's next turn, the bacteria in the first 2 stomach cards is going to attack them. Okay, there you go. I can't regress because I need blue and yellow, and although I have blue and yellow, the yellow one has a crystal on it. So I can't play this card to regress on the track. Right, we need another one of them, and then I'm going to draw up to my hand size. This is tense. This is really tricky as the beast. Okay, miners go. First action is a 6. Second action is a 3. Third action is a 3. Okay, so we do the 6 first. Is there a crystal on 6? No. Is there a tool on 6? No. Is there a bacteria on 6 next to another one? No. Is there an immune response card on a 6? Yes, there is. Now there's 2 of them. So who gets to choose? I'm hoping it's me. I am really hoping it's me. If there are multiple cards, the beast chooses. Oh no. The most expensive card is removed. Oh, so it removes the surge. Oh, rats. Foiled again. Right, number 3. Is there a crystal on 3? No. Bacteria? No, because it's green, red, and yellow. Do I have a card it can eliminate with a 3? No. Is there a tool on 3? Yes. Uh-oh. It takes this card and it advances on the replication track. 1 more space and I lose the game. And in fact, I think this might be over because that's that action done. This action is crystal on 3. No. Can it eliminate card with the number 3 on it? No. So it gains a tool. Gains a tool, it moves up and it wins the game. There you go. Well, that was a quick stream, wasn't it? That was a 30-minute game. Yeah. So I think what I did wrong there, speaking tactically, is I think I put too many tools on here. And the problem is, by doing that, the miner got those tools, and every time it gets a tool, it moves up this track. And I didn't try and move it back because I was concentrating on getting these cards out, but it was eliminating these cards too quickly. So I think I played that right. I'm just going to check the chat. Yes, thumbs on the video. Please give the video a thumbs up, even if you're watching it live or afterwards. Jonathan is here. Hi, Jonathan. Joel is here. Monica's still here. Glad you stayed up, Monica, to see the end of it. The miner has been having a good day. So yeah, I don't think we got any rules wrong. I think we did that right. If you are interested in the game, I'm going to put a link in the chat right now. This is my special link. If you are interested in backing the game, please use that link. Everybody who backs the game with that link, basically the publisher buys me a cake. So yeah, please use the link. But yeah. Now Peter just said both solo modes seem to play quickly. Yeah, so we were under 30 minutes there with a 5-minute introduction, but I did lose. How long would it have lasted? I think a game of this can be anywhere from 20 minutes to probably 45 minutes. That would be my guess, because if he hadn't have won then, if the miner hadn't have won, I mean, I don't know how close I was to winning. I was certainly, if I could have manipulated it using the law, which I keep forgetting to do, but if I could have manipulated it using the law to get the red or the yellow up, that would have helped. Yeah, I don't know. We were probably halfway through the deck, so I reckon probably about 20 to 40 minutes. But because that was fairly quick, I'm more than happy to stay here and answer any questions. If you've got any questions about the game, then let me know. Hopefully the publisher is in the chat still and it can answer any specific questions. But from a rules point of view, I'll just go over a couple of things which I mentioned at the start. It's a 0 to 2 player game. What you have seen today is you have seen the first solo game. If you haven't seen it, go and check out my channel. It was done about an hour and a half ago, where I played the miner against an AI beast, the hibernating beast. And today, or just now, you've seen me play the beast against an AI robot miner. Okay, they are the 2 solo modes. Each solo mode is customizable in terms of difficulty. If you're finding the game a bit too easy. You can play it 2-player. If you play it 2-player, it is mostly like you saw earlier, combined what you saw earlier in this one. But you also have these cards where the beast player gets to play one of these cards on this space at the end of their turn, and they're basically trying to gamble and guess as to which bacteria is going to attack the miner. And then when the bacteria attacks the miner, they reveal the card, and if it matches, it actually sort of does double damage to them. So you've got an extra element that you use in the 2-player game. This is the voting deck, or it's actually called the, what's it called? The mutation cards. That's it. There are 2 per colour, and there's also a wild one. And if you manage to guess correctly, as I say, it does double damage. So yeah, that's the mutation card. Yes, so any questions about the Kickstarter, you're probably best putting them in the actual Kickstarter comments, because Ludi Creations are in there answering questions, and then the answers will be seen by everybody else. But that's it. I quite fancy playing this again now as the Beast. I'm not going to do it right now, but maybe tomorrow morning I might play again as the Beast. And then, yeah, keep an eye out on the channel, because at some point in the next week or two, if I get chance, I may well do a 0-player game where basically I will just run the two AIs against each other, and we'll see who wins. But there you go. Yeah, if you have any questions about it, either leave them in the comments on this video, but probably best to put them in the comments on the Kickstarter page. Thank you very much for watching. If you are not watching this live, please leave me a comment in the video and let me know if you found it useful. Obviously, please like the video, subscribe to it. And if you like the content that I make and you want to support me on Patreon, patreon.com/gaming rules. Other than that, we're all done. Thank you very much for watching. Good night, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.